So we are now up in Torrevieja rather than down at the beach, and I want to have a look and see what's happened to the old Catalina. They've obviously bought over. It's no longer. Buenas. ¿No tapa? ¿No?
Sí, tenemos cositas.
Ah, it's okay. Right, it's no longer Catalinas, it's no longer Catalinas. Now they've got the guy out down the ham. Now they used to have the ham behind the bar. Used to have the ham behind the bar. But it's not Catalinas. Totally devastated. They've sold up. I am actually completely devastated that they've sold up. I mean, it's good that they've managed to keep the name. It's fantastic that they managed to keep the name Catalina going. But it's not an old Spanish bar anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's been there for so long. And yeah, modernise the bar and stuff, do you know, but the fact that there was no tapas out for this on the display bits, it's just, it's killed it. It's killed the whole ethos of what a tapas bar is. It's unbelievable. Oh God, they've done it this bit. Look, they've put flowers in it. My God. So I'm just going to take a walk along the front of Torrevieja. Do you know, in a selfish way, I'm kind of glad I don't stay there anymore, because I mean that was our local bar, and do you know when Pepe and his mates used to get the guitars out and used to sit and sing their old Spanish songs on a Friday afternoon? It was, do you know, you felt part of the community, and it was being involved with the, I mean, you always would pick out, it's like, no, don't drink that wine, drink this wine. And the thing is, as well, you get a lot of people, you get a lot of Spanish that come here in August on holiday, and they'll think the same. They'll be like, where's the tapas? No, where's the tapas bar? A tapas bar, you go in and you sit at the bar and you just pick whatever's there, you know, you sit and get your tapas. But as they say, times move on, because you think about it, Drakar's closed, Drakar's no longer there, the town's changing so much, so it's all positive. I mean, I'm only saying that it's negative for me on a personal point of view, but Drakar's changed into the red chili. I mean, there's people out there as well, and there's people sitting eating. So things change and things move on, you know. So, I mean, you can have a romanticised version of the Spain that you want to stay in, and, you know, sit in your little tapas bars, but the thing is when these people get to a certain age and they want to retire, the bars are gone. Because the fact, and the downside it is as well, is Spanish kids do not want to carry on the traditions, and that's sad reality. His daughter didn't want to run the bar. You know, him and his brother were of an age where they're thinking, we've had enough of this, we've had a good inning. Do you know what I mean? They have other business interests in the town. So let's take a step back and enjoy those business interests and enjoy the fruits of your labour. And I hope that's all it's been. And I hope it's not been medical or anything like that that's happened to one of the brothers for them to sell up. But for me, on a personal point, it is sad. But never mind. Plenty of police out, stopping the looky men. Starts to get a little bit busier. This time of night, it's always the time of night that lots of people head out for pre-evening drinks. It's a bit early to have something to eat because it's still that little bit hot. Spanish are definitely not out this time of night. I mean, it's 25 past 7 at night. So I was down at bar 32. I've got to say, if you're looking for some good Irish food, down at the Seafront in Torrevieja, that's where to go. And if you're looking to watch the football, head down there, lads. Still lots of people in the water, lots of people in the beach. Absolutely weens of people in the beach. So as you might have guessed, I am testing out a new camera and just a new concept of the videos. It won't be every single one, but it changes it up a bit. Not sure how the audio will be, but obviously when it doesn't have the same microphones. But the audio came through quite clear the other night, so. See, the Spanish are all still in the sea, that's why, I mean, that's just why they go out later to eat. I love it. So it was around about, I think it was around about 34 degrees today, down at the coast. I know it was warmer inland. I do know that it was warmer inland because I left it to come down to the coast. I've got to say there is quite a big ongoing police presence in the town to keep away the looky men. Tell me what you think in the comments. Has it made the seafront more desirable? Has it made it more desirable for you walking about? The fact that you're not getting coerced into buying illegal fake trainers. God, it's busy in there, isn't it? See, the thing is even though that they've reduced the size of the terrace sizes, right? This place, well, right, they've actually managed to maintain quite a massive terrace, because even during COVID, their terrace was about half the size of this, and they never had the bit out here. So they've managed to increase their terrace overall. And I've got to say, you've still got to get a booking as well. Still got to get a booking if you are wanting something to eat here. It is one of the better places to eat down the seafront, I've got to say. That and Sunrise Beach. Jeez, so glad this camera doesn't zoom in. There's so many semi-naked people on the beach doing their selfie stuff. Oh, hilarious. Right, let's take a walk along here. There's folk taking selfies everywhere. Look, there's a woman there. I've just seen her walk up to the other side of the Torrevieja, and now she's standing taking selfies. Don't know if you've seen that. Madness. seen a funny thing online the other day, and it was when they landed on the moon. There was something like, there was only 4 pictures taken, but there's a woman who goes to the gym and she takes 24 videos, 30 selfies, and posts it all over social media. Oh, they've actually got a lifeguard run here. They never had that before. Telling them to come in for the water's edge. That's new. That's new. But then again, that's because of, remember a few years ago, there was a couple of folk who were diving in the water, and you don't believe that the currents, the undercurrents, these waves are coming in and just hitting the rocks. And that guy's on his CB radio saying, look, there's crazies in the water. But that's new. It's good that that's there though. Do you know the big difference of obviously where we stay inland and to here is the humidity. You forget how humid it is down by the coast. I mean, it's hot inland and it's 34 degrees and it's absolutely bonkers, the heat. But the humidity down here is unbelievable. How busy the beach is at this time of night. What time is it? It is 7:32. See if we can get it on. 7:32 at night. So if you ever wondered why Spanish don't go out eating until later on, this is ultimately why. You see all the foreigners are all queuing up to get their early dinners. It's dinner time. What are all those mad Spanish doing on the beach? And they're like, it's fucking... And it's amazing how many of them come down to the beach at like 5 o'clock at night. Oh. Police telling them to get off their scooters. Get off their scooters, oh, they're asking for their ID. Cheeky to try and get that in. I've not got any change on me. Usually I would give them €2 for filming it, but I don't have any change at all. It's getting really busy along here. But I've got to say, this is more like it. This is more like Torrevieja at its best. This is just a whole bunch of bodies lying on top of each other. How that's going to cool them down, I've no idea. Well, the sand's been washed away from here. That's when you know they've had bad seas. When you see all the shingle that's been thinged in and all the sand's been washed away. I still think that they could stop that bit, but they would need to put rocks in, so. Never mind. Oh. Those apartments are looking well since they've all been painted, haven't they? On the outside. I have to say, I've just been on the phone to Karen and just mentioned about the fact that our apartment block is now looking really shabby. Our old apartment block. So look at all the folk at the waves. Crazy. It is a different lifestyle altogether, isn't it? I mean, when you see all the people on it, I mean, it's now what, 7:38, and when you see all the people on the beach at this time of night, you're thinking, we've got it all wrong, haven't we? We do have it all wrong. It's like we finish work. I mean, fair enough, you don't get beach weather every night in the UK. But we never head down the beach just to chill out. It's just all families and everything. Families, kids, families, it's a completely different way of living altogether. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know, there's no aggro, everyone's chilled out. Just different cultures. And this is what gets to me as well. You know, with all the crap that goes on in the news and stuff. And, you know, all the nationalism that goes on. Standing in a place where there's lots of different cultures, just getting on with life. Just getting on with life, being happy. Happy that they're at the beach. Happy that they're going to go and get something to eat. And about an hour or so, once it calms down a bit, you know, it is that lifestyle. It's just completely different to everything that we're used to in the UK. It's madness. It is utter madness. But it's brilliant. I love it. I do love it. Right, I'm not walking far too back up that way because the car's way down this way and I need to be getting home anyway. Especially at this time of night. So today's all been about testing this new camera, just to see what it's like, see what its limitations are in the heat, and seeing how long it can record for when it's not so hot. And I've got to say, I'm well impressed by the recording time and potential that it has when it's a lot cooler. Happy days. Happy days completely. But the big one will be how the audio sounds ultimately. Be a case of how does the audio sound, and we take it from there. So busy, look at it. It's absolutely mobbed. It is absolutely mobbed. And you know the worst thing is, going back up the road to sit inside with the aircon. Needs to get back to the beach. see if it's got any busier down this way. Thing is, you get people that go out for food at this time of night. So 7 o'clock, 7:30, the people that go out for food, they go out for drinks, and then that same they head home. So the Spanish, this time of night, they're down the beach, waiting on everything else just cooling down, and then they go home, get showered, changed, back at 9, 10 o'clock, head out for some food. I better head over this way. There's police walking down. God, he's a big chap, isn't he? What I will say, it is a lot cooler down here, but the humidity is just through the roof compared to just a little bit inland.
Jaime se estaría literal.
Old couple, completely bemused at the fact that there was a younger females walking up the road with their placenta. Fucking walking up the road in their bikinis at this time of night. Everybody else is all dolled up. What is this that's set up? No idea. A puppet show. I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot of North Europeans with very severe sunburn. I tell you, they're chancing it. Looky men are down. They're obviously not setting up their stall stuff, but they're just walking about, waiting till the police head out the way. Right, I'm going to finish this video up. Yeah, it's telling me the battery's starting to get a little bit low. Which is perfect actually, because kind of back to where I started, aren't I? And you can see the harbour project in the distance. Ah, good old smell of marijuana. Kind of missed that here walking about. A good old smell in marijuana. Oh dear. I've got to say, Keeper Bar's quiet. Yeah, Keeper Bar's dead. That's usually mobbed at this time of night. Anyway, we will finish this video off. So I hope you've liked this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Hasta luego.